Hello, welcome to Usi Love Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Sagittarius, April 2019. Sagittarius, I'm very sorry that you guys are getting a late reading this month, so you guys will probably be like mid-month on. And I'm very sorry about that. I just didn't have the time, or I really couldn't get around to it. And when I was trying to get around to it, my energy was really bad, and I didn't think it was the good or best idea really to do the readings then. So I feel much better now, and I'm just going to get into it. Now, also, Sagittarius, I did shuffle and lay the cards because as my phone, basically, I had to remanage my storage. My phone deleted the video as I went into the reading. So you also had a jumping card that came out, and I thought it was probably best to just leave the cards because when I was meditating with your cards, this card came out, and it came out again in your reading. So I thought it was very significant, so I thought I would use it. Okay, so Sagittarius, again, this is going to be for April 2019, and thank you again for coming to see us at Usi Love Tarot. Okay, here we go. Your overall energy actually was the Blessings card paired with the Six of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So I almost feel like Sagittarius, you could have went through a loss of some sort, and it seems that it's coming back around to you. Or maybe dealing with the loss that's coming back around to you, it could be like you and your person were trying to work things out, maybe. And I definitely feel like you were kind of on the fence with this person. You could have recently, found out about some infidelity, or you could have just recently found out about some lies or something that the person had going on, or maybe this person found out about something you had going on. However, I felt like you're with this person. I don't feel like you could be just talking to this person, but I feel like you guys possibly could have shared a place together. And maybe one of you guys kind of went silent, or maybe that was what was happening. Okay? I feel like whatever lies or deceit was going on, I think at this point and moving forward, you are coming into calmer times, like actually coming out of, the being hurt, whatever feelings, you're kind of healing at this time. Um, you're healing at this time, Sagittarius. And it could be due to a lot of friends, a lot of family, people that are in your life that are, making you feel, okay with the whole situation. But I definitely feel like you and your person, you guys could have been on the fence with each other. Like, you guys break up to make up, or that was like a situation that was going on here. Okay? You have the Trilogy of Light paired with the Page of Pentacles and the King of Cups. So I feel like your person is trying to maybe gift you things. Um, Maybe after all this had came out. So if there was some deceit that you found out about, it could have been someone that exposed it to you, like a family member, a friend, maybe someone like on your social media. Okay. um it could have been like a Virgo involved in this whole situation. But I do feel like Sagittarius, whatever did get exposed, this is actually what you needed to have happen in order for you to really draw back from the situation. I feel like if not draw back from it, really go towards it. So even if it was something that came out, maybe someone was trying to like manipulate the situation. Even it could be like maybe someone's trying to break y'all up or something like that, and whatever this is to be exposed is either really having you like not sharing your feelings, like holding back on your person, like if something came out about your person, you're just not telling people how you feel. Maybe you're taking a break from social media. People are looking for you to post something and you're not posting anything. You could be really in your feelings right now, like in your emotions, but maybe handling it in a way that you necessarily didn't feel like it's the way you wanted to. It's kind of like you have mixed feelings one day or something. Like, I think, like, because I'm getting a lot of mixed, like back and forth, mixed feelings. Like, so either you and your partner, you guys could have been mixing. You could have been mixing with someone else. And someone found out about it. I feel like something got exposed. It's out there. Like social media. Like, people are seeing this. I feel like multiple people, like there's like, and I don't want to say a mass because that's a lot of people, but the internet, it does serve a mass amount of people, So, you have a mass amount of friends that are seeing this post, or saying something like that. It's more so like whatever bad the situation is, it's like good is coming out of it almost. Let's say people are twisting a story to make it seem like it's something that it wasn't, or even making it seem like it's better than it was. Whatever it is, it's a blessing. Okay? And I really feel like people could be like, maybe one day you're mixed. Like one day you could be going through, like one day you feel one way, the next day you don't. And you're kind of becoming aware of this because of everything that has been exposed. So even if we'll go back to this social media, right? You could be one day posting things like, I love my person. And then the next day you're posting things like, don't turn a hoe into a housewife. Like subliminal messages that clearly people are like, okay, what's up with them? Kind of deal. It could be something like that. I really feel like there's something that's being exposed out there. Maybe it could be people really having different opinions on what is going on in your relationship. And it's really causing friction within your energy, really. But I feel like you're coming out of it. Whatever was going on, you're coming out of it, or you will be very soon. You'll become very victorious in all of this. It will end up being a blessing out of all this deceit, because I feel like you're blessed because there's angels involved with this. So first off, you have a spirit around you protecting you from people that ignorance and things. And it could just be it could be lies about your kids. I really feel like there is good that's in this somewhere. It's in there somewhere. It's not too much deceit. Like, it's a new beginning, If a lot of things are going to be celebrated and healed, I really feel like, Sagittarius. So whatever was exposed, whether this is now you, that one day you're hot, then you're cold. And I wouldn't even say cold and hot. It's maybe one day you're able to express yourself, or your person is able to express themselves. And the next day they're kind of immature with how they handle it. And you could be seeing all of this. And or this could be a gift as well. There can also, because like I said, there's a blessing in all of this. Whatever deceit was going on, something good is going to be coming out of it. So even if you were not holding back, maybe this is something you really did want, but you were afraid to let people know it was what you really wanted. So now that everything is being exposed, I really feel like you feel like it's a gift and something that you can really build and go forward with. That I think that it's something you really wanted underneath it all, but You know, now it's happening, but people are finding out about it, Sagittarius, okay? Now, the next card you have here is the Guardian paired with the Justice and the Page of Cups. So I definitely feel like it was some sort of surprise to you. The Birth card is here. This was your jumping card, Sagittarius. So there can always be a pregnancy. You know, I really don't want to have to give that after every single reading when cards like this show up, but it is here. And I have to say it because Birth is here. Six of Cups is here. Page of Cups is here. What else did I see that I was like, okay. It gave me pregnancy vibe. Gift. So maybe whatever was going on, and it could have been something behind the scenes that was happening. You know, like I said, it was exposed. It may be whatever someone was plotting, maybe whatever someone was conspiring with, whatever you had your hand in, okay? Whatever was going on behind the scenes basically got exposed out. But the whole situation is guarded. And it's justice that this surprise is coming out. So it's kind of even almost like whatever happens in the dark comes to the light. You know, Sagittarius, I'm even now getting that you could have been being deceitful to your person. You could have got exposed about whatever deceit you were doing, Sagittarius. And now, and this doesn't have to be you, Sagittarius. These energies can play vice versa. These readings aren't for everyone, but take what resonates, leave the rest. I really do feel like whatever deceit was going on, it's now being highlighted. And I think, like I said before, people have different views on it. There could be different people opinionated on it. You know, people you didn't even think cared do. And even though it's a hard, tough thing that's, you know, I feel like it's a little bit, you know, it's hard for you to handle this situation. I almost feel like too. Like it's hard for all of this to be handled because one day you're, you know, okay with it, the next day you're not. You know, it's something like that, like you flip-flop back and forth, Sagittarius. And I really feel like whatever was going on behind the scenes got exposed, Sagittarius, and now it is being surprised. Like you could wake up one day and all this is just being exposed to you. You had no idea. However, the situation is guarded. It's almost like if you are pregnant, it's justice. Whatever was going on. Like, this can even go a karmic way because justice is here. You were doing something deceitful. You were your person. Now, kids are involved, right? What happens when you, what does the Lauren Lake say on paternity court? Did you have sex without a condom? You do know having sex without a condom, you can get pregnant. So it's almost like you knew the risk you were taking. You knew that it was like a 50-50 chance. And now you have it. However, it's a blessing. This is something that needs to happen. Whatever has transpired in your life, Sagittarius, it needed to happen. And now that I'm going into this reading deeper, it almost reminds me of, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with it, but if you're an American and you have listened or watched TV with the news within the past like 3 weeks, you know that Nipsey Hussle has passed away on March 31st. His girlfriend, Lauren London, she's an actress. She is a Sagittarius. And now that I'm looking at this reading and like, it's crazy. This could be a reading for Lauren London. So if Lauren London's out there, you know Lauren, get her this reading. Lauren, if you're pregnant, and I know that this was a rumor that was swirling in the news, this could be a blessing. All this deceit, even the passing of Nipsey, and all these rumors that are going around, the conspiracy, he was set up by the government, the Dr. Sebi, just a mass amount of things that, people feel like could have happened to him. I really feel like Spirit is around you, and Spirit is guarding you through this, especially if you're pregnant, Lauren. You definitely have a blessing coming. It could be out of the light. You could be very sad and things right now, really not sharing your feelings with people, or even sharing the news that you are pregnant, but you have a gift coming from the universe. This whole thing was supposed to happen like this, because he's here. Your man is here. It's justice that he's taken away, but you got a new prince coming, or a princess. And you need to listen to the truth. Listen to Spirit around you. I know you guys were woke, as they say. And listen to the messages that you are getting, Lauren. If, like I said, we're just going into a Lauren London segment real quick, and then I'll jump back into the general public. But Lauren, listen. You are going to be getting messages, honey, from your sweetheart, from your soulmate, from your counterpart. It's going to be truth and clarity. And out of him resting, him being put to bed, rest in peace, a new offer is coming in, and it's your baby. And it was all a blessing. All of this happening, it's a blessing to you. But that is for Lauren. Now, I'm going to jump back into Sagittarius. And I'm sorry, Sagittarius. And if you don't know who she is, you may want to Google her. I know I'm praying for her family, just LA, really. And just anyone that knew his music, knew what he stood for as an individual, and all the knowledge that he knew as a black man. He was very important to the culture. And even if you are not of black descendant, you could be white, Asian, Indian, whoever. This man was very smart on so many levels. And if you have time in your day, you need to go Google this person and see everything that they were involved with, because they will make you proud. This person will make you proud of just who they were and what they stood for, no matter what the color of their skin is. Give credit where credit is due, and this man deserved all the credit in the world. They named a street off him in LA. They are painting murals about him all over the city. I think he had the biggest, in history of like a celebrity, of someone of, high status funeral. They had it at the Staples Center last week, Thursday. But that's it. That's all I'm talking about. My prayers are with you guys. But Sagittarius, whatever situation you have going on, whatever was exposed, it is supposed to come out. It is supposed to be exposed to the public, to other people. Even if this was you seeing someone else, or your person was seeing someone else, all of this needed to come out, because you needed to know. Especially if this had been going on for a while. Maybe they could have been dealing with a Libra. You could be dealing with a Libra. It's justice that this is happening, whatever it is. So even if you were getting pregnant, you were in a third party, you got someone else pregnant, Sagittarius, it's kind of like it was supposed to happen like this. And it could be karmic that is going down like this. Really. It was all part of the karmic cycle, and now it was your turn to get some karma, Sagittarius. We're moving into listening, paired with the Two of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Now, Sagittarius, with this pair together, I really feel like there's some truth coming out to your partner, especially if all this stuff got exposed on social media and now you're finding out about it, Sagittarius. I really feel like there is some truth coming out. Someone is going to be telling you some truth about your person, or your person is going to be telling you some truth. And I really think you need to listen because it's going to be the truth. And maybe you don't feel like you could trust this person in the past, but they are going to be giving you some truth. Now, also, I also feel like there could be a message to you from the heavens. Like, you have the trilogy of life, the guardian, listening, and birth. I feel like something could be getting exposed to you because it was supposed to. This was in your divine plan. Um, part of the design. This was part of it. Spirit is all around you, and it's trying to give you signs. They're trying to give you signs. They're trying to expose you and say, hey, wake up. Sagittarius, it's either you're dealing with a soulmate and you need to just have some truth and say, you know what, I'm dealing with a soulmate. Or the person that you have, if you're pregnant, if that's your scenario, they're your soulmate. So if you had someone and you're now dealing with someone else that you got pregnant, Sagittarius, that person is probably your soulmate. Maybe you were dealing with a karmic partner because karma was here. And Six of Cups is here. Now, that's not for everyone, and the whole pregnancy situation is not for everyone. But I do believe there was some type of deceit that was exposed, Sagittarius, and a kid could have exposed it as well. There could be some truth from someone that you really didn't expect. Your child, a friend's child, a niece, a nephew, someone younger than you, or just not as mature mentally as you, could be exposing all of this. Hell, it could be even your person because they're flip-floppy every day. They could just, I even see them calling you their name on accident. Now, I really feel like whatever truth is getting outed about your person, listen to it because it is the truth. Okay? And in your future, what you have going on is some type of birth. Whether that's going to be you ending the situation with your partner or accepting an offer from your partner, Sagittarius. There is going to be some type of new beginning that comes out of this. I think after you gain some clarity, gain some truth on whatever deceit was going on with you, Sagittarius, you guys can actually be moving forward with this person. And even if you decide to dead it with this person, you could be getting an offer from a water sign, okay? They could be coming in because it was almost like whatever messages that were coming out to you. You could even have an admirer, Sagittarius, that is secretly in love with you, that has now exposed themselves to you. Maybe you didn't even know this person liked you. This person could... There's so many ways to read these readings, Sagittarius. Just take whatever resonates. But I do also see here as well is that there could have been someone you thought that didn't like you or something like that, or they weren't feeling you. But honey, they really feeling you. Like, that's why I said maybe like they could one day be nice to you, the next day they're like acting like real bitchy to you or something. They could be a water sign, emotional as hell, with air air in their chart. Yes. Either they are a water sign with air in their chart or an air sign with water in their chart. They could be an earth sign as well, okay? A Virgo in particular, okay? But I really feel like they could have a lot of deep feelings for you, Sagittarius, and they just don't even know how to tell you this. They could secretly just slip up and tell you on accident, and that's because Spirit is trying to get y'all together. Because it's your soulmate, this secret admirer, or whoever you think that it's either you thought it was over with them, or they could have like been lying to you, and like they could be putting up a front that they really don't like you, but they really like you, Sagittarius. I also see that here. And it could be from like someone you really just, you know, either you really thought it was over with and dead, and they coming to tell you like, let's start this over again, and it's because they're your soulmate, really. Sagittarius, I'm going to give you guys a second reading because I really feel like, you know, maybe you and your person were separated, and it was because, you know, you thought they wanted to mess with other people. They did something deceitful and you needed forgiveness from them. But whatever connection that you have with this person is very deep, very strong. You guys could have been dealing with each other for a very long time. And even if you haven't been dealing with this person for a long time, just y'all's connection is just very deep, and it's like you've known each other for a lifetime or something like that. But you just weren't sure about this person. This person was maybe like immature, and then would be all super affectionate, you know, and it just, now that they're trying to surprise you and really change the situation from you. I feel like they're going from pages to nights. So they're trying to step up. You know, they really are. They're trying to step their game up for you, Sagittarius, or vice versa. So I really think you should give this person a chance. And even if it is like a secret admirer that's exposing themselves to you now, Sagittarius, really give them a chance, because this could be a soulmate or someone of significance that comes into your life, okay? I just had someone leave me a message and say there's no such thing as a soulmate. So even if you don't believe in that, maybe someone you deal with that'll have a deep connection with you. But then my whole thing is this. You have to believe in a soulmate to some extent if you're on like watching tarot readings, right? But that's just me. Okay, so, but Sagittarius, this is what I got for you. I'm very sorry that I kind of like steered away from you guys reading and kind of went into, you know, other things that are going on in the world and Lauren London. But, you know, it's just something that needed to come out of me. And, you know, I'm sorry that you guys had to catch it, but it was just something that come out. I really think you guys got a really good reading, though. It could just be something really good coming out of something that you thought was bad. Okay? But that's what I got for you, Sagittarius, 2019 April month. So you guys have a great rest of the month. I'm sorry for the late readings, but thank you for stopping in at Uzi Love Tarot. Good night.